Okay. Bring the boat out. We do still have the treehouse area to do. We actually have to go back to the quarry and all that. There's a set of puzzles there. Oh, just magically summons the boat, it looks like. Fun. We're not quite ready to take it. Got more beach to explore. Which probably doesn't amount to a whole lot. But you never know. Okay, yeah, this I think was across a log. Yep. If I recall, there was another path into the woods from here. Actually, we have a couple things out here to check. There's also that little temple area in the middle. And more of that stuff. Whole village in the center. This looks like a nice relaxing spot. Yeah, that whole area. We need to solve that proper. Oh, I would say, yeah, this seems to lead somewhere. Felt like I was stuck there for a moment. Hello.
O Lord God, helper of those who seek you, I see you in the garden of paradise, and I do not know what I see, because I see nothing visible. I know this alone, that I know that I do not know what I see, and that I can never know. I do not know how to name you, because I do not know what you are. Should anyone tell me that you are named by this or that name, by the fact that one gives a name, I know that it is not your name. For the wall beyond which I see you is the limit of every mode of signification by names. Should anyone express any concept by which you could be conceived, I know that this concept is not a concept of you, for every concept finds its boundary at the wall of paradise. Should anyone express any likeness and say that you ought to be conceived according to it, I know in the same way that this is not a likeness of you. So too, if anyone, wishing to furnish the means by which you might be understood, should set forth an understanding of you, one is still far removed from you. For the highest wall separates you from all these, and secludes you from everything that can be said or thought, because you are absolute from all the things that can fall within any concept. Nicholas of Cusa, 1453.
If you would have stood up, you probably could have reached that. Okay, as far as I could tell, we got nothing going on actually in here. And we can't really do much along the outside. Very well. Should probably go around this temple. Actually, no, we can open it from right here. That's right. Well, let's check around anyway. Hello, puzzles. Probably from inside. Oh, we can open this one now. We never actually attempted to come in this way, I don't think. Just trying to see if there's a... Oh, yeah, now we're on the other side of those. Actually, we could probably solve some of these now. It seemed like a mix of just about everything, though. Okay. Actually, we didn't go this way. I was mistaken before. About that one. Yeah, we're not ready to solve you. About that one over there. I thought maybe it was something we could see from this side. It doesn't appear to be. Okay, now we are back out front again. Okay. Let's head inside. See what we see. Oh. That only opened a single set of doors. Oh, there's the other one. Now, why that? Oh. You're part of something. Oh. That's interesting because the way the tree is, you have to hit both these dots. What did that do? Okay, that closed these, which would have prevented us from coming back in at all. I mean, the doors are already open, so that doesn't matter. Oh, are these all shutters? I think these are all shutters. So if we wanted to open those back up... No. Okay. But now from here... Will it do something with these shutters? Okay, now it's doing stuff to those shutters. And... we're just closing shutters. I don't think that's what we want. Alright, let's solve it from here. Oh no! Oh, certain shutters open and certain ones shut. Like, I didn't realize those ones had opened. Okay, it opens the side away, or... Yeah, I think it opens the side we're standing on. So, like, if we want to open these shutters, we have to solve it from here. No, that opens these ones. Okay, yeah, we solve it whatever way we're facing when we solve it. So that starts some of this stuff. We have to stand in the somewhat right place. I'm guessing. Yeah, like this right here. That's a solution. Then we have another one here. Here we are. No. I don't know what I did wrong there. What am I doing? Oh! I see. Like, these are all perfectly intact. Where I was just trying to solve it, there's actually a broken piece right here that probably extends down like this. Ah, there's actually two broken pieces. There's this one. Where's the other broken piece then? Oh, right up here. Which is why we couldn't cut the corner. Oh, and we only have half a U. So U we have to solve somewhat backwards. Looks like it just zigzags. Starting left, right, left, right. Wait. Let's actually look at you again from the inside because we can't see the top. Just so I know for certain. Okay, so we want to go to the right, and then to the left, right, left. But how far? That's a question. So right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left. But now we're gonna have to go back through, and we still don't know what we're trying to do to solve U. Also, we never figured out how that actually worked. Where to stand for that. Okay, so that opened up this path, but what for? Like, yeah, it could give us a path into there once we solved this, but we'd have to solve this anyway. That would still give us access to here. Is there anything else that I'm missing? I'm going to say obviously, but I'm probably not seeing it. So back in we go. That's those shutters that we don't care about anymore. So if we want to open those shutters, we have to solve it from here. That should open up those back shutters. Which I don't think had anything. Also, is there anything above me that I should be aware of? Just moving slowly until something stands out. Oh, hello. Were you always like that? No, you weren't. Oh, hello. And where's your exit? It's over there. Oh, here we are. So this was something we hadn't quite noticed before. Oh, there's a broken stick. Where did you break from, though? Oh. Wait, where's the exit? Right there. So for this one, we're actually tracing it. Which it looks like we need to go left 2, up 2, left 1, up 1, right 2, down 1. Left 2, up 2, left 1, up 1, right 2, down 1, right 1, up 2. Oh, I lost it here. I don't think it was straight across, so let's do one of these. Crap. Oh, it was straight across. Okay. Left 2, up 2, left 1, up 1, right 2, down 1, right 1, up 2, straight across. Now I think is where we have to worry about the broken stick down there. Like I said, I can't see where that twig actually broke from. Probably something to do with this. Yeah, there's a knot. It's a step ladder. Probably broke right here. So it'd go further. No, that can't be it. No, it probably actually broke right here. Maybe down, cross, cross, cross. Maybe. So, looks like we want to go left 2, down 2, right, up, right, down 2, left, do. Maybe. Left 2, down 2, right, up, right, down 2, left, do. Yep. Now what did... Oh, something outside. Let's go check that out then. And don't worry, I haven't forgot about you shutters yet, because that's probably how we solve those environmental puzzles. Oh, were you a laser hiding in here? Okay, we definitely have enough lasers now. I don't think I'm all done with that. We want to try to solve every zone if we can. Also, what happens if we over laser it? We'll let that do its thing, though. Yeah, we don't need to watch that too much. So if we want to open that one, we have to stand here? No. Yes. No. We have to stand here. Well, here. I should start opening those. Nope, I was backwards. Yep, slowly but surely they're opening. Oh, it's a person reaching for probably like a piece of fruit or something. So do we have to line up the head? Is there any other shape that could have been? Or anything else we could have solved from that? Not that I can tell. Now this one, on the other hand, right there. Yeah, that one's a mix of foreground and background. View. Probably another mix. Foreground, background. Or just straight up foreground. No, not quite. We can't move across to finish the cut. Oh, I know what we're doing. There's a little bit of paint on the shutter, and we have to ride this across. That's why it looked like half of one previously. Yep, that finishes it. Okay. I feel like that's all there is to this little area. Could be wrong. That was a quick one. Let's head this way. Well, I say that's all there is to this area. Not 100% true. Was it here? Oh. Barely saw that. Especially because I was sprinting again. So that's how we get into here. Okay, now that's really all there is for this area. Oh, and yeah, I was wrong. This was the second door we solved last time. So, last episode, there were 2 puzzles. Okay. Could head... Looks like we're heading into the village. We also need to go back to the beginning and look for environmental puzzles, because we never, I mean, we discovered them pretty quick, but not that quick. Also, we have a better idea of these now. So, if we want to open this... Oh, actually, this is a little bit tougher. This should work. That encompasses those two. And that should encompass those two. And it isolates the black from the white. Well, hello there. We need to hit you on two sides. That's tricky. There's only two sides you can't hit it from. Okay, I guess that's all that was in here. But I do think opening that will further allow this puzzle to be solved, probably from a distance, though. Wasn't there? Oh yeah, it's through here. Oh, actually, have we been down here? We're on the other side of the movie room, I think. I've already forgotten how to get into the movie room. I think it was through the windmill. We might be skipping around a little bit too much. It's fine though. We have a lot of... We're pretty much going to have to double check most areas anyway for the obelisks and all that. Okay, yeah, we're back in the movie room. And yeah, these are the puzzles we needed to solve. So for this one, that's a Tetris shape. Actually. No, we're missing one Tetris shape. Oh, if we move them... No, because we have to include the corners. I would say if we moved them in such a way that we could cut out the corners, do something kind of like this. Well, we couldn't leave anyway, but also that cuts out the corners that we're trying to get. But if we moved them in a different way, something like that. Wait, that's what we're trying to do. Something like this. Just kind of swap their positions, but how do we solve that top one? I think what we need to do is cut out this part. And somehow the other two as well on the other side. So that's not going to work either. Yeah, because Tetris blocks, we have 12 total. There's 16 here, so we need to find a way to cut out 4 in a shape that works. Can't cut out the corners, so we couldn't make that work anyway. So the 4 would either have to be... Well, the sides for sure could work. But what about the top and bottom? Is there a way that that works? Yeah. We'll solve you two, just for fun. We gotta violate 2 rules. 1 on each side. That's not it. Yeah, like this doesn't quite work because... 'cause... 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 ' No, that violates 1. But the other one's like 3. Oh, unless... There we go. So where does this lead? Oh, not... yeah. That was the door we're thinking of. Okay. Well, let's actually head back, because we have a couple of these to solve with our picture. Yep, we solved you. Yeah, we have a couple more of you. And I was right, there was 5, so we have 3 left to find after even the 2 we enter now. Okay, I think this is the one we found at the top of the mountain. Up. Which...
So it's absolutely simple what I have to say to you. It's what my teacher said to me. And I'm still deeply discovering the reverberation of that. And it's simply stop looking for what you want. Not cynically stop looking for what you want. Because there's a way of stopping looking for what you want in resignation and cynicism and closing down. But innocently, openly, stop looking for what you want in this moment. Not tomorrow when you have it. But in this moment, to take one moment, whatever it is you want, however mundane or profound, and just stop looking for it. And you will find more than what you could ever want. Because more than what can be wanted is already who you are. It's too simple to be grasped, but absolutely, completely realizable. If, and it is a huge if, of course, you are willing to give up your hope that what you want will be found in the next thought, or the next activity, or the next day, or the next man, or the next woman, or the next teaching, or the next experience. So that's huge. That's the challenge. And I've blessedly traveled to Australia to challenge you in that direction, that directionless direction. It's so simple that it has to be said over and over, because it just slips right by the mind. And if it's said over and over and in enough ways and then not said, it can just be revealed. Not as something new, but as something absolutely fresh. Not new, but fresh. Who you are is not new, but it is always fresh. Who you think you are is old and dead. We just keep trying to think it a little better, squeeze some life. Is that clear? It is? Because that's really the basis of what I have to say. It's not a teaching. It's not a belief system. It's not a way to live your life. It's not a should stop. It's not an if you stop, you will be rich and famous and universally loved and never have a sad moment. None of that, I promise. But if you're willing to investigate for yourself without believing it or learning it or hoping to get something from it, just a pure investigation out of the natural curiosity of the human mind, just to investigate for yourself what is here when I stop trying to get anything. And how much of that is here? And where does that begin? And where does that end? And then the question, am I willing to trust that? And then the challenges get very big. But we'll get to that later.
Interesting.
Any questions about what I just said? Want me to say it again? You already are everything you want, only maybe not in the way you imagine what you want. And it's that imagination itself that keeps you from discovering that you already are everything you want. So if you just take this evening as an experiment to give up any imagination, any image of what you need to be totally fulfilled, just give it up. It's just an image, just a thought. Maybe a spiritual thought, maybe a worldly thought, a relationship thought, career thought. Just give it up. And directly discover what's here, unthought, unimagined. How's that? Good. Good.
Okay. Interesting. It's almost like I've heard it said before that if you try too hard, you're more likely to fail, if that makes any sense. Like if you put too much pressure on yourself, then you're more likely to make mistakes, that kind of stuff. I wonder if that's similar to what she's getting at. Also, yeah, I think that is the last one. If this is any, or if that's any judge. Like we found this one super early, found this one a bit later. Also, this is an end of an environmental puzzle. But what's the angle? Is that something this had to be shut to see? Might have messed that up. Oh, there's another one. Possibly. Yeah. Is there another one with the yellow? No. Where's the other half of this? Before the door had opened, maybe? No, because it's like inside the door frame. It's almost like there's a few environmental puzzles around that were just barely getting glimpses of. Yeah, like how? There's no angle to see both of those, and I don't even know if that's enough. Looks like we can maybe get up higher. So I'm also thinking that looks surprisingly like a trail with maybe that as a starting point, so we'd have to see it from higher. Okay. let's go ahead and look at the other one. Looks like it goes something like this, and then down, and along the outskirts, and then out this one. Oh, more in the middle. I think I've seen this before, and I have a strong feeling it might be copyrighted. Alright. I know I definitely haven't seen all of that. That's for certain. However, I do think... I want to say my high school psychology class? Like, I can't remember the context, but I definitely saw the beginning part of that. And I do have a feeling it'll probably be copyright claimed. So I'm just going to kind of explain what I can out of that for when I inevitably have to cut this out. So there's a guy in a jacket, looked like the ruins of a castle or something like that. He was lighting a candle and trying to walk across what appeared to be an emptied pool or something. It was definitely some kind of recess in the ground, but it was uneven stonework and all kinds of stuff, so I don't think it was a pool. But anyway, it was damp, like water puddles, and he was slowly walking from one end to another with a lit candle. Goes out a couple times and he starts over. He eventually makes it to the end, sets it down, almost lets out like a death rattle kind of gasp. Pretty silent for the most part, other than his footsteps. And then you didn't see anybody else, but afterwards, when you no longer see him, apparently there's a bunch of people around the edges watching him. Yep. I don't understand it. I don't remember the context of when I might have first seen it. It might be one of those Mandela effects where it just looks familiar enough that I think I've seen it. But yeah. That was the third video we unlocked. Okay, we still can't progress that way. Not sure how much more we can actually... Like I said, if I have to cut that out, it'd be kind of annoying. And it might end up shortening the episode. I guess we'll find out.